Welcome to our final lesson called 8.4. Right now, they're working very hard on finding the inverse of this matrix. So just as a refresher, how we'd set this up is we take the identity matrix for a 3x3, and that is diagonal ones surrounded by zeros. And we put this in the same set of brackets with my other matrix separated by dots. Okay, that's how we set it up. And then we do row operations until we can get the left-handed side to be the identity matrix. All right, I'm just going to kind of talk through what I did if you did it a different way, because, sometimes you can switch rows around and all that good stuff. That's fine, but when we're getting to the reduced row echelon form, we always start right here, make sure it's a 1, already done for us, and then I work down zeros below. So I did -3 times the row with the 1 in it, plus the row itself would give me 0 there. Okay, so there's my row operations. I'm just going to quickly give you those numbers. Remember, you do this to the identity matrix as well, side. Okay. After you do that, you come to your next row and you make the leading entry 1. Woohoo! It's done for us. So I need to make zeros above and below it. So I need to take the opposite of this number times the row with the 1 in it plus the row itself. And if you don't know that order, just think, what would make that number 0? Okay. So then I got to here. Almost done. Now I'm going down to my last row. Leading entry needs to be a 1. Oh, this is a nice one. That's done for me, so then I just need to make zeros above it. Again, I'm trying to make the blue one the identity matrix. So -3 times the row with the 1 in it, plus the row itself. I haven't checked or graded your quizzes yet either, so I'll have to look how we're doing with this stuff before Monday. So time. All right. That did give me the identity matrix on the left-hand side. And then what I got over here, what's this, 3x3? And this over here is your inverse. Which, if this is called like matrix C or something, this will be that inverse notation. How many of you guys got that right? Nice. Questions? Well, we're almost done on our matrix journey. And the good news is today's lesson does not involve row operations. So if you love them, sorry. Okay. The only thing we have left that we need to talk about with matrices is something called the determinant. And I actually taught you what this was when we were doing ACT prep. Anyone remember how we find the determinant? And I think, if you went to the math competition, I think there's a question about the determinant of the matrix. Do you guys remember? There was. Okay, anybody remember how to do this? Just like a little like formula. It's pretty much like cross multiplying. So you take this number times this number, and you take this number times this number, and we don't add them, subtract them, and that's just kind of the formula if you're asked to find the determinant of matrix A. I feel like this is just like a classic. Sometimes it's notated like this as well. I feel like this is just kind of like a classic like matrix type of problem to show up on like the ACT or the CLEP is, hey, find the determinant, and you only need to know how to do this for 2x2 matrices. All right, so we're just going to do 3 of these together, and then we're going to do 1 in our graphing calculator so you know how to use that tool in case you need it. Okay, find the determinant of matrix A. We're going to do 2 times 2 minus 1 times negative 3. What do we get, folks? 7. Yep, that's your answer. Next one. You always start up here. This one times this one. Minus 1 times 4. And we get 0. Oh, Brianna. All right, last one. By hand. 0 times 4. That one here. Minus 3 halves times 2. That's negative 3. Okay.
Yes, you can do this with your calculator.
You betcha, you can do this with your calculator. All right, let's do it. And then we're done. Okay. So, it says, use the matrix capabilities of a graphing utility to find the determinant of this matrix, this 2x2. There is a way to find determinants of other types of matrices, but you don't have to know this in this class. All you need to know after you leave pre-calculus is how to do 2x2s. So you got 1/10, 1/5, and negative 3/10. Obviously, you could type them in as decimals if you want. 1/5. Okay, that's stored in matrix A. Everybody know how to store matrices in your calculators?
Yes.
Okay. Don't ask me on the test on Tuesday how to do it.
I won't.
All right, so second quit.
It's the first thing.
Matrix, you betcha. If you go over to math, it's the first thing. Let's find the determinant of matrix A. .08. If you want to do it as a fraction.
Too fast.
Oh, okay. Did you get it stored?
Yeah.
All right, second matrix. We want to do some math.
Okay, I got it.
Determinant. Matrix A. You want to change it to a fraction?
I got it.
2/25. Okay, that's all she wrote.
Why couldn't the whole chapter be like that?
Why couldn't the whole year be
We're
like that?
done forever.
We're done
yeah,
forever.
We're done forever.
Shut up.
That was the last thing you needed to
Where's the
learn.
determinant?
I forgive you for making this the easiest lesson.